Okay, so tonight's workout, I'm going to use a set of 10 pounds and a set of 5-pound weights tonight. You don't have to. If you have something like in between that, then you can just use that the whole time. But that's what I'm going to do because I have a feeling there's a couple exercises that might require lighter weight. So just keep that in mind. Kind of tonight's a mixed bag. So what we're going to do is warm up. And then we've got, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4 blocks of like higher intensity work. And they're all different, okay? They're all like a different focus. Like one is EMOM, one's tabata, one's eccentric. One is just like a 60, 45, 30 meltdown. And then we'll do a big stretch at the end. So it's gonna go by really fast because these are 10-minute blocks of work. So if you feel like I can't make it, then just know you only have 10 minutes and then you get a break, okay? So make it for 10 minutes and then you'll be good to go. So if for some reason you can't see me, let me know. I'm trying to make sure that, you know, I'm visible, but I didn't have a hard time seeing the screen. So we're just going to go ahead and start with some shoulder rolls up and around and wake up through that upper body. Get those arms going a little bit bigger and all the way up and around. All right, from here, you're just going to take it into a lunge with a chest press. I'm going to turn sideways for you. You're going to lunge and do a chest press. So nothing in your hands. That really squeezing those shoulder blades together. Working on balance right away. Good, keep going here. And let's try to get 2 more on each side, nice and deep. Good, last one right here. And big inhale at the top, big inhale up. And we're gonna take our hands behind our back, clasp them together, open to our chest, and then take it into a lunge to the right side. Lunge to the right, and switch to the left. So real gentle at first, pressing our hips back. Good, and then that feels good. I want you out of reach. Reach across your body, make it a little more fluid. And if I'm going too fast, you just slow it on down. And we'll take 1 more on each side right now. And then moving on to some sumo squat pulses. So step your feet wide, sink on down, knees are pressing out. And we're just gonna pulse it down. If you wanna have your hands here in front of you, it's a little more challenging. Hands here, more supported. Just trying to open up through our inner thighs. Warm the legs up. Good job. You got 4, 3, and time is up. We're gonna go right back to the beginning, lunge and press. And this time, I want you to lunge and press up out of our chest press. So just a little more movement for those shoulders. And 1 more on each side. We'll transition with a big inhale right through the middle and go into side lunges. This time I want you to reach down towards your ankle. So feeling a little stretch through your low back. Good job. Let's go ahead and do 2 more. So 1 on each side. And we'll move right into those wide sumo squats right here and pulse it down. Good. Now, a little challenge here. We're going to pick up our right heel, lift it off the ground, set it down, pick up our left heel. Good stretch for the bottoms of our feet. 1 more on each side. Right heel up. And switch to the left. 3, 2, 1, and done. All right, shake out those legs. Come to the end of your mat. Downward facing dog. So we're gonna walk on out, downward facing dog, hips are high. From here, I want you to crouch down and then straighten your legs. So knee bend, hips back, and then straighten the legs. Good, let's do 2 more right here. And 1 more, and then just take a little walk. So heels alternate off the ground. Perfect. Finding some length in the calves. And then take it into a slow mountain climber. Nice and easy here. And we are gonna turn up the heat just a minute here. In 3, 2, fast mountain climber. The goal here is to bring our heart rate up. So go for it. Here's 4, 3, 2, rock back, downward facing dog. And hold it there for a moment. And then crouch on down and heels down. Let's do 3 more just like that. And here's 2. 1 more time. And very good. Walk that dog. So heels march off the ground. Pause longer if you need to. And moving right along. Slow mountain climber. Bring your body forward. Look to the end of your mat. And engage your core as you bring those knees in. 1 more slow. And let's speed it up. Come on, 8, 7, 6, 5, 3, and time is up. Walk your feet in nice and wide. I'm gonna turn so you can see me. We're gonna take both hands down, a big sumo squat here. Swing up and around. Let's do it again. Big sumo squat, up and around. So it's somewhat of a squat and a hinge at the same time. Your knees are bent more than they would be in a typical swing, but just a warm up. And let's do 2 more. All right, last one here. We're gonna bring our feet a little bit closer, and I want you to take a big inhale up, rotate to your right side, and kind of move quickly here. Just let those arms swing around your body. And again, feeling your rib cage move. One more time, we'll go back to that sumo squat. So take it wide and swing the hands down and elbows down and back. And you've got 3 more here. And then we're gonna move into our first set of work. Oh, but first the rotations. Feet come back together, inhale up, rotate right side and left. Good, keep it coming. This is your last one. And done. All right, hopefully you're all warmed up, ready to rock. If you're outside, we gotta keep moving so our fingers don't fall off. The only part that gets cold for me. All right, so we're gonna do 4 different exercises. This is block number 1. It's a 60, 45, 30 meltdown. 4 exercises, we're gonna do it 3 times through. So lawnmower row is your first one. So you can go heavy on this one. You're gonna be in a split stance. Shoulders are rolled back. We're gonna hinge forward a little bit. Your back leg is soft, okay? It doesn't have to be put down in a lunge. And you're gonna pull right here in a lawnmower row, okay? If you don't wanna be down that low, right? You're right here, split stance a little bit higher, just fine. We're gonna switch halfway through, so do left side, right side. Split the time, 60 seconds on the clock. Let me get this timer going here. That's move number 1, that's all you gotta think about. All right, in 3, 2, 1. Let's say right foot forward, left foot back, and pull, and pull. So you're working stability through that front leg as well. And rotation through the trunk. Give it a good squeeze through the obliques. If this bothers your back at all, you might want to drop weight or take out the rotation. We've got 5 seconds more on this side. All you're gonna do is take a switch to the other side right now. Step it forward, switch your weight to your other hand, and continue on. Now having your hand here to support makes it easier, but if you want to work your core more, guess what you gotta do? Take off some of that support. All right, you can tell the layers are gonna come off here in about 20 seconds. Come on. We've got 10 to go. Good, last 5 seconds here, then we'll take a nice big recovery. 3, and done. All right, woo. All right, shake it out, guys. So we're gonna go into a warrior with a tricep kickback. This is where I'm gonna use my lighter weights, and maybe on the next time around, I'll use my heavier ones, but. All right, so I'm gonna tip forward at my hips. I'm gonna take one leg back behind, either kickstand it or all the way up. Elbows are lifted, and I'm gonna push my push my weights back in a tricep kickback just like that, right? We'll switch legs halfway through and begin right here. So stabilize on a bent knee and kick it back. Remember, option, kickstand right there. But most of the weight is on your front leg, even if you're in your kickstand position. So even though we're working legs and upper body, the focus is more on the upper body on this one, really burning out our triceps. All right, one more, and then I want you to switch to the other leg. So step down, first get ready, and then jump right back in to your kickbacks. Now, if this is getting to be too much, you can also alternate your arms. Does play with your balance a little bit, but it is an option. Whew. You're gonna start noticing which side is better to balance on, and that's okay. Let's go 5 seconds more right here. We got this. Burn them out. And 3, 2, done. Woo. Set those weights down. Roll your shoulders back to the ground. Now this one could go either way. Heavy or light, your choice. you're gonna be in a V-sit. So your tailbone is tucked. I'm gonna use the light weights to start with. Okay, feet on the ground, V-sit position. The abdominals are working, but now we're also gonna work through the chest and back. Okay, so that's where you're at. In 3, 2, 1, go. So tailbone tucked, and here. If this bothers your back, go flat on the ground, lay down and just do chest flies, okay, from that position there. If this is easy for you, or you just are a glutton for punishment, lift one leg off the ground. Okay, you can alternate which leg goes off the ground. You can see why you don't need very much weight for this move. Your core is working so hard to support. Good work, guys. Elbows bend. If you need to modify, you can bend those elbows a little bit more. Woo! Love it. My neighbors are all probably just think I'm talking to myself out here. Come on, 10 seconds more. Now let's get 3 more reps. And 2. Come on, 1 more and done. Whew, weights down. All right, I'm gonna go heavier for this last round. It is a deadlift with an upright row. So totally up to you what you wanna use, but from the profile here, okay, shoulders are back. We're gonna hinge over at the hips, deadlift. Come all the way up and then lift your elbows up and back. Reset before you go back down. So this is what I don't wanna see. I don't wanna see this, okay? Especially that downward movement. Reset and then tip. Let's go now. So 2 counts down, elbows lead the way. Not a fast movement. We're gonna save all of that for EMOMs and tabatas, okay? So enjoy this pace, easing into a hard workout. And if you can, start thinking about the muscles working. It's a big target exercise for the posterior chain, hamstrings, glutes, back, shoulders, all the areas you should be feeling this move. If you feel any twinging in your neck, check in that your chin is pulled in. Keep your neck nice and straight. Good, we've got 10 seconds left. And now you guys know the drill. Everything's gonna repeat. And we get to do this all over again from the top with shorter time segments. And done. All right, so make a quick change. Remember, first move is the lawnmower row. I'm gonna change the timer here real quick. And then we're gonna get going. So 45 seconds on the clock. And 3, 2, 1 weight only, and go. Okay, it doesn't matter which leg you start with because you're gonna use both. But I do want you to re-engage the core. Now you're warm, you know the moves. You gotta rock this thing. Try to get in some extra reps here. You've got 2 seconds left and quick switch to the other side. Okay, make those transitions as smooth as possible here. Good work, good work. Remember, you're tipping over that front leg, putting a lot of pressure in it. And if you need to, you can modify here too by also pulling your row a little bit lower on the body. Come on, let's go 3. And time is up. Woo! Okay, so next up is that warrior with the tricep kickback. Remember, I'm using lighter weights. You can do what you need to do. Shoulders rolled back, hinge at your hips, kickstand it first, find your balance, elbows up, go. Come on, these are quick transitions. We gotta keep moving. We have a lot of work to get through tonight, and I wanna give it all to you. Let's do 5 seconds more on this leg. Come on, stay strong, and make that switch right here, other side. Find your balance, and then move your arms. Woo! My right leg does not like this work, but that means I need it. So, I'm gonna power through. Can you flatten out your back a little bit more? Good, we got 5 seconds to go. And 1 more rep, done. All right, you're coming down to the ground. Next up is that V-sit with the chest fly. So again, you can choose heavier weights or lighter weights, up to you. gonna save my heavy ones for the 30-second sets. That's what I'm gonna do. All right, tuck that tailbone, lift your chest, weights up, go. Fly, squeeze. Just think like this, you receive a big hug, you give a big hug. And you give it with the energy that you would give a hug. Okay, it's not just flapping your arms around. Squeeze. And as you squeeze through your chest, squeeze your abdominals at the same time. Come on. Good work. If you want to work harder, remember, option to lift that leg. Woo. Why not? We're here, we're ready to work. If you're lifting legs, switch to the other leg. 5 seconds to go, guys. And time. All right, heavier weight. Coming in for those deadlifts. Upright rows, remember, stop in between each move. Reset before you move on. Feet under the hips. Ready, set, go. Down 2, and up 1. So you're working posture here. So make sure you stand up really tall. If you find this bothers your neck, then I want you to take your row, okay, right here instead, a little bit lower. Good job, you've got 15 seconds to go. I think we can get 3 more reps. Let's do it. I love, love, love how weight training brings your heart rate up even though we're not jumping around. Yep, feels good. And that'll be your last one right there. Okay, guess what? We're gonna repeat everything one last time. 30 seconds on our clock this time. Let me find my new timer. And starting with our lunges and, our lawnmower row. 3, 2, 1. Let's get after it right here. Come on, pull. Now, this 30-second set is gonna go so fast. So I want you to work these reps. Come on, quick, quick, quick. Get ready, quick change coming up right now, go. Other side. You don't wanna miss any of these reps. Come on guys, let's do 5 seconds more. Start thinking about your next move. It's the warrior with the tricep kickback. Set your weights down, okay? If you started on the same leg for the last 2 rounds, start on your other leg this time, okay? Just a little change up, reset, elbows up, lift your leg, find your balance, and begin now. Extend. Good job, good job. Try to tip over just a little bit more, come on. Fire up through your glutes and hammies. 1 more, switch legs, okay? Continue on. Triceps don't get a break, but guess what? It's almost tank top season, so they need to work really hard. Come on, 5, 4, and last rep, done. Okay, you may want to use these same weights or go for the challenge with the bigger ones. For your V-sit chest press, tuck your tailbone, okay? Ribs and hips connect, and let's go. 3, 2, 1, begin. Oh, baby. That feels good. Come on, lean on back. Now take the challenge if you want. Lift 1 leg. Woo! Feels amazing. Remember, sometimes you have to tell yourself stuff that maybe isn't true just so you can stay positive. Switch to the other side. Come on. Let's go 3 seconds more. And done. All right, everybody's up. Deadlift, upright row, final move, and then you get yourself a tabata. All right, 3, 2, shoulders down and back, deadlift, upright row, go, deadlift, pull. Good, I hope you guys have some heavy weights you're using. I should have grabbed my 15s on this one. That's okay, it's all good. And you are halfway there. Can you bring your elbows up and back, squeezing your upper back, nice and tight. 3, and time is up right there. All right, we made it. Round 1 complete. So our first set of tabatas, we're doing 2 different blocks of tabatas. The first one is with weight, and the second one is cardio focused. Now, these are kind of some twisted tabatas. Some of you guys have done twisted tabatas with me before, and that means that during the recovery, that 10-second recovery, you don't get a break unless you absolutely need one. I'm not going to be so mean and not give you a break, but if you want to take the option, okay, to keep the intensity up, then I'm going to give you an alternating exercise from the main one. So burpee is your first one. Now these aren't jumping burpees because these are weighted. So we've done these before. You squat down with your weights. You walk your feet back either with or without a push-up. Walk your feet back in and stand up. Okay, that's kind of your level 1. Your level 2, you can jump back and you can press overhead if you want. So choose what you want to do. In between exercise, no weights, walk out. All you're gonna do is walk out and walk back. If you don't want to do that, you just stand there and drink water. All right, those 2 exercises back to back to back. We're going 4 times through. So get ready. Burpee with weight and begin right here. Squat down, jump back with or without push-up, with or without press. The benefit of doing weighted tabatas is you don't get as many reps in because your time frame is so short. And done. Walkouts if you're gonna do them right here or just stand there and recover. Good. And time is up. Grab your weights. Let's go again. Come on, down, back. This is number 2. So it's really important when you're coming up from that squat with your weights, your legs are doing the work, not your back. So keep them bent. And done. Walkouts. Let's go. You're not doing walkouts, you're standing there. Woo! And get ready. Go again. Grab your weights. Get after it. It's such a big compound move. Okay, just that in itself is causing your heart rate to soar. And done. Walkouts or stand there. Woo! Gotta get these twisted tabatas in with you guys. We only got time for 1 more. And let's go. Grab your weights. Get back down. Remember, if a push-up isn't a good fit for you, then you're doing a squat thrust. Let's get 1 more in together, everybody. And done. I'm gonna stand here during this 10-second break. You feel free to do that too. Final round of burpees with weights. Go. Come on, squat deep. Remember, the next set of tabatas is all cardio. Yeehaw. That sounds good, doesn't it? And done. All right. Big recovery here. Woo! So, next up, we're gonna do skaters with heel lifts, okay? So skaters is your intense option here, 20 seconds. Heel lifts, or calf raises, as sometimes they're called, is your in-between, or you just stand there. Again, 4 rounds, and then we're gonna revisit our weighted Tabata and another cardio Tabata. So kind of back and forth here. All right, ready? Skaters in 3, 2, 1, go! Skate side to side. Come on. If you need the low impact option, you add that tap. Come on, push yourself, guys. You haven't had to move big like this yet, so enjoy it. And time is up. Heel raises. Okay, up and down, work those calves. If you went to the right on this last skater, go to the left first. Let's do it, left, right. Come on, tuck that foot behind. Whoop. Nailed my glasses. Come on. We're almost there. In 3, And done. Woo. Heel lifts. So apparently this teal green color is my color for this year because for my birthday I got teal green glasses, a new helmet, let's go again, same color as my glasses, and a new phone case, all from different people. I'm going with it. Monochrome everywhere I go. Come on, 5 seconds left. Time. Woo, we're not done. I know that timer went off, but we're not done. And get ready. Last round of Tabata. And begin now. Woo! Come on. Finish up these skaters. Did I miscount? I hope not. If I did, you just got 20 seconds extra work. No problem. Come on, last 5 seconds. And done. Okay, heel lifts right here in the middle. Heel lifts. Okay, we are gonna go back to our weighted Tabata, new exercise. So don't worry. This one's a goblet squat with one or both weights or maybe no weights. You're gonna put your weights underneath your chin. You guys are recovering, I'm talking. You're gonna do a narrow squat, push up, wide squat. Now notice my knees track with my toes. Back in, narrow, and wide. So be mindful that this doesn't turn into kind of a leaning squat lunge thing. It's really intentional. Narrow, come up, wide, come up. So with or without weight, and we are gonna go here. Oh, sorry, in between that, high knees, if you're wanting that option. Here we go. So narrow down, pop up, side, pop up. The weights just stay right under your chin. And you're feeling your core, you're feeling your legs, you're feeling your back. Don't forget the squat in the middle like I just did. And done. High knees, either jogging, or just step high knee. Remember, this is an option. It's an alternating exercise. Pick up your weights. Go again. Woo! Go to the left first. Challenge your brain to get out of its comfort zone, even just by something simple like moving left to right. And time. Up. High knees or stand there. Your choice. This is our last week in person together. I got a rocket for you. And let's go again. Number 3. Move to the right this time first. Explode. Come on. I want you to push off the ground as fast as you can. We got this. One more down the middle. And done. High knees or recover. Come on, got one more. And pick up those weights. Moving to the left. Down the middle first, push up. You should be pretty maxed out at this point. Moving into this 3rd round of Tabatas. They are no joke. One more squat. High knees for the final 10 seconds. Whew. In 3, 2, 1, time. Okay, so here's what's next. You recover. Whew. We've got a jack with a quarter turn. So it looks like this, okay? Think about a box on the ground, okay, or maybe dots, like 4 dots with one in the middle. You're gonna take your feet wide as you come to a quarter turn, come back to center, to the other dots, back to center. I like to think of like a number 5 on my die, right? So out, in, If you don't wanna make the quarter turn, you don't wanna jump, right here. Your jack's gonna be here. We're gonna have some fun with some punches, a little kickboxing here during that move. Alternating exercise on that one, guys, is heel digs. We're gonna stretch out the calves and do some heel digs. So this is your cardio. Let's go, ready, set, begin. Out, in. Okay, so put those fists up, throw a jab if you want to with your front arm. Okay, if you want to right here, you can also Add the punch here. All right, heel digs right here. Dig it out. Keep moving your arms or march it out in place. Getting ready to go again in 3, 2, number 2, begin, let's go. So work some agility here. Have a little fun with this. Sink down, pop up, punch, punch. Come on, right to the nose. It's always fun to make noises too, right? Come on, 3, 2, 1, done. Heel digs. If you're joining me for the active recovery. Let's get ready. I want you to start in the other direction this time. And go right here. Maybe you want to take your feet wider. Maybe that box got bigger. Come on. You just light on your toes, guys. Light on your toes like a boxer. And done. Heel digs. Final round through this cardio circuit. I'll give you one more level up. If you want it, get ready, get set, go. Gonna check out these arms. Double jab. You can double your feet at the same time if you need to. Just because sometimes arms and legs don't like to do things opposite. Come on. One more. Done. Heel digs. Woo! We did it. You made it through your Tabata circuit, and now you get a recovery. So get a drink of water. Take about 30, 40 seconds here. And we're gonna move on to EMOMs next. EMOMs are next. So you can start this first move with light weights. It's a snatch. If you haven't done it in a while or you're not comfortable with it, highly recommend starting with your lightweight, okay? Just to get the motion down. So demonstrate, you wanna practice with me, that's great. You're gonna hinge at your hips. Okay, knees are bent, weights out in front of you. You're gonna, like you're zipping up your coat, you're gonna bring your weight up and press it right over the shoulder. Return trip, exact same way down, right here. But it's again like that deadlift, okay? It's not here. The weight doesn't move the body moves the weight. So try maybe lightweight the first round, and then next time through you can do heavier, or if you already know it, go big. So here's what an EMOM is. You're gonna do 10 snatches on each side, okay? Rest the remainder of the minute. After that, we're gonna do squat jumps. After that, we're gonna do plank jacks. Those are your 3 exercises. Guess what? 9 minutes total of work. So I'm gonna set 1 minute on the timer. Get ready. And hold on. Let me find it. All right. So snatches, 10 on each side. And we got 20 squat jumps. We got 20 plank jacks. Everything adds up to 20. Should be easy to remember. All right, here we go. Ready, set. 10 on each side. Begin right here. Hinge. So notice here, as my weight comes up, my hips snap forward. Controlling on the way down, just zipping up and down. As soon as you get to 10 on one side, guess what? You've got another side that is waiting for you to go. You can have your legs wide or narrow. But if you're doing this right, you're feeling your core, you're feeling your back, you're feeling your hamstrings, along with your shoulders. Come on, power on the way up. I got one more right here, and then I'm gonna set my weight down and recover. Okay, whenever you're done, you set your weight down, recover, and think about your next move, which is squat jumps, okay? There are 15 seconds left. So if you wanna compete with yourself, next time you do it faster. All right, we got 8 seconds, squat jumps. If you don't wanna jump, you're gonna squat with a heel lift. Ready, set. You're gonna do 20 of these, guys. Set, go. Come on, 20. And maybe you wanna keep your arms low, great. But I want you to load and explode. So I'm at 10 right there. Again, the option, no jump. Still powerful, just up onto the toes. And my last one here. We got 30 seconds left on the clock. Woo! That one deserves a big, long recovery. You're still going, stay strong. You're at 15 seconds left right here on this clock. Plank jacks are gonna be next. You're gonna be on your mat, either hands down or elbows down, whichever one you choose. If you don't wanna do the full jack, you do toe tap side to side, equaling 20. Ready, set, go. I'm gonna show you that modification here. Looks like this, toe tap side to side, if you don't want to do the full jump. And that is done for me. 30 seconds left on the clock. Woo! You guys are doing great. We're cruising right along here. Last 10 seconds. We're gonna stand up. We're gonna do it all over again, starting with the snatch. 10 on each side. Get ready, get your weight, and let's go right here. Come on. So we got 10. Don't be afraid to go fast. Don't be afraid to have a long recovery if you worked really hard. It's all right. As soon as you've got 10, switch. Other side, brace the core. I'm finishing up my last one right here. We're at 25 seconds left on the clock. Woo! Feel that the second time around. 15 seconds until we go into squat jumps, everybody. So get ready. Make sure your space is safe. All your weights are out of the way so you don't jump on them. 5 seconds to go. 3, 2, 1, and begin. 20 of these bad boys. Come on. Here we go. You want to jump on your mats a little softer? I'm on concrete, which is always wonderful for the joints. Halfway there, I got 10 more. How you doing? Woo! Quads are burning now. And I'm done. I got 32 seconds left on that clock. So do you. It's always good to give those quads a big stretch so you can get some heel kickbacks here. Woo. We're on the ground for the last one. Plank jacks, elbows, okay, or hands. You want to try those toe taps? You're certainly welcome to do that. All right, I'm coming down. In 3, 2, you got 20 of these bad boys. And begin right now. Go a little wider. I got 5 more here, guys. We are at 45 seconds left on the clock. I know you're gonna grab a big recovery, but it's okay. You're gonna need it for that final round. So, small drinks of water. Gear up for your snatches in 30 seconds. Woo! Come to our feet. You're still finishing. You're at 25 seconds. All right. Big snatches. 10 on each side. Hands are getting a little cold, I have to say. All right. 5 seconds. Get your weight in your hand. Brace your core. 3, 2, 1, and go. Right here. Come on. Hinge. Power. Keep your weight close to your body. Exhale to lift. Remember, as soon as you have 10, you're going to the other side. Come on, smooth transitions. Come on, it's a pull and snap of those hips forward. "30 seconds left on the clock right there. Woo! It's good stuff, good stuff. Move your arms around, give them a quick shake out. Squat jumps coming your way. 20 total. We go in 10. Again, clear your space. In 5, 3, And let's do it right here, 20 big ones, come on. Come on, use your arms, help them to launch you up. Doesn't matter which direction you put them. Just add some power. I'm in my final 10, how you doing? Woo! And done. There are 32 seconds left. Oh, baby. Be glad when this EMOM is done. Plank jacks. Final round in this EMOM. And then guess what? We're gonna slow everything way down. Do some eccentric training next. First, get down, hands or elbows. Ready for your plank jacks. And go now, 20. If you're doing the jump and your core is not tight, reconnect with your abdominals to support your back. That was my last one. There are 35 seconds left in this minute. Use this big recovery. Whew. And I'll tell you what, next up, like I said, we're gonna slow things down. Eccentric training, okay, means we are contracting during the lengthen phase of the muscle, of the movement. So, work a lot of slow movement down, quick up, with or without weights, totally up to you. And you've got 5 seconds. If you're still going through those squat jumps, you got 5 seconds, but I think you're probably all done. I'm gonna stop that timer right there. All right, so here's what's up. Alternating lunge, this is kind of a combo move. So you're gonna do a slow lunge to the back, okay? 3, 2, 1, and you're gonna lift your knee up. That's level 1. If you just wanna do that only, then that's where you're at. If you want to do weights with that as well, you're gonna put weights on your shoulders. 3, 2, 1, and then press up, okay? So those are the 2 different options that you have. This is going to be a bilateral move. Okay, so we will alternate. I'm sorry, we'll do one side and then we'll do the other side just like we split it before. And after that, we'll do some hand release push-ups. Yay. So 45 seconds on the clock here. Take it real slow. And put your weights on your shoulders if you're gonna use it. And here we go, real slow. So it's 3 counts down and then big press up. And again, balance becomes an issue. Don't use the weights or don't use the knee lift. Real slow. And we're gonna switch to the other leg right here. Come on. 3, 2, 1, up you go. It's hard, isn't it? Especially after our muscles have already worked so hard tonight. Good job, you've got 10 seconds left. Remember, option maybe not to lift your knee, but maybe just to tap is great. This is your last one. Right there. All right, quickly put your weights down. Hand release push-ups are next. So, looks like this, all the way to the ground. Your elbows are pointing back. We're not out at 90, we're kind of 45 in it. Knees or toes, you're gonna go slow, slow, slow. As you get to the bottom, lift your hands, quick push back up. So knees or toes, guys. This is a hard move. Feel free to do it on your knees. Don't feel bad about that. Okay, 45 seconds. Let's go right here. Slow down and pop those hands. Big press back up. Now your body's gonna wanna do the wave as you press back up. So control your trunk and drive through the heels of your hands. So again, working in that lengthened phase, you're gonna feel your chest in a whole new way here. Are you still going quick on the way up? Come on, it's like the ground got really hot. You gotta get off of it. Let's do one more together, everybody. Come on, one more. And that'll do it right there. And you're done. All right, not so bad, but you know what? You're gonna get a couple times through that. So, all right, so next up, kickstand deadlift. with your weights. The focus is the leg that you're standing on, the main leg, okay? So I'm gonna do my weak leg first. All right, so kickstand deadlift. 1 foot, you're barely tapping your toes behind you, okay? And you're gonna hinge forward at the hips with a flat back and then drive up quick. So slow down, slow, 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 and quick up. You can do that without weight if you feel really wobbly. You can put your fingers behind your ears and go slow here and quick up, okay? So we are gonna do this one with the full intensity on one leg. So right leg forward, left leg back, kickstand, and quick up. 3, good. Again, if you're tweaking your back at all doing this, okay, bring your feet underneath your hips. Never necessary to do that. Good work. So notice what your knee does when you go into that kickstand deadlift. Is it tracking with your toes still? Might want to lean in and you're not going to let it. Good job, good job. You've got one more just like this. And stand up nice and tall. And time is up. Great. So you're going to go into the other side. And then we're going to finish up with some upper body. So take your other leg back. Reset. Brace the core. 3, 2, 1. And begin right here. Slow it down. Quick back up. So if you're finding that you're putting too much weight in that back leg, okay, just barely tap your big toe to the ground. You should feel your back, your glutes, your hamstrings. That is where the work is happening here. And you've only got 15 seconds left on this leg, guys. So great for stabilization, guys. We all need it in our hips. We all need our knees to be more stable. So enjoy this. Time is up right there. Okay, final move, biceps. Shoulders are back. Now I need you guys to do this the way I'm telling you to. Quick to the top. You're slowly reach your hands all the way down so your arms are straight. Ready? Let's go. Quick, slow, slow, slow. Come on, as slow as you can go. And do it again. Quick up. Do you feel that work in the downward phase? Yep. That's the lengthening phase where the muscles are working. Come on, fight gravity. Fight it, fight it, fight it. Woo. I know when we get tired, we start to go faster through these, but we're gonna work slow and controlled. Good, 10 seconds left here. And then we're gonna repeat everything one time, and then we're gonna be done with our 4 big blocks of work. We'll go into a big yoga flow at the end. Time's up. All right, so up next, shake out your arms, lunges. Okay, so one on, we'll split it down the middle. Pick up your weights if you want to use them. Put them on your shoulders. Remember this one, slow down, quick up with the knee lift. Here we go. Slow, slow, slow. Fire it up. Come on, do it again. Take your time. Your core works harder when you're doing eccentric training as well. And done on that side. That was so quick. Switch to the other side. Slow down and fire it up. Come on, breathe right through it. These are great because they're bringing your heart rate down a little bit, but you're still working so hard. Good. Can you feel yourself pressing into your front heel as you drive up? One more, and done. All right, guys. Woo, set those weights down for a quick moment. Hand release push-ups. Remember, this is the last time you have to do it, so if you can, try a couple on your toes. All right, here we go. Maybe even just the downward phase on your toes, and then connect your knees and push back up. That's still gonna allow you to work harder, okay, than being on your knees the whole time. They're so hard, they're so good for our bodies. Tell me that you feel this tomorrow, okay? You've got 15 seconds left. Now maybe try a couple without touching your knees. Hop right back up. We can do this, guys, together. And last one, done. All right. Kickstand deadlifts, one on each side, and biceps, and we're out of here, okay? Pick up your weights. Choose your weak leg first, okay? Tuck your toe back, brace your core, let's go, slow. 3 or 4 counts, fire it up. Now your leg doesn't have to be back very far, so don't feel like you have to be doing the lunge or the split or anything like that. Just enjoy the work. Good work, everybody. We've got 20 seconds left here. Can you flatten that back? Can you bend your standing knee a little bit more? So good. And we've got time for one more, maybe just half of one, but we're gonna do it. And time is up. Ooh. All right, even just holding those weights, you feel that? The depression of the shoulders, that's good. Okay, usually we're up here with our shoulders, so we're letting it all hold down. All right, get ready. Get set, go. 3, 2, 1, up. So check in with your body. Are you looking out in front of your toes? Not down at them, but look straight ahead without tilting your head back. We've got this. Sometimes boring exercises are extremely effective and we just have to power through it. If you're a skier, if you're a snowshoer or cross-country skier, I mean everything, runners, we all need this type of exercise to work our medial glutes and make sure they're stabilizing our bodies correctly. And that is all right there. Okay, you might as well not even set your weights down because you're going to biceps. Quick up, slow it on the way down. Ready? You have 5 seconds. Give those shoulders a quick shrug and soften your knees. Here we go. Quick up. Now, it's extremely important your abdominals are pulled into your back because you know what? When our hands go out in front and our abdominals are weak, our back arches, and we don't want that to happen. So brace, 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 like you've got a corset on. Sorry if there's any dudes watching this. Come on. Let's go. Up. So thankful that trend is over and we don't ever have to do that again. All right. Come on. Let's do 3 more together, okay? Only 10 seconds left. I think we can get 2 more in now. Whoop. Come on, final one. And then we get to stretch out the moment you've been waiting for. Done. All right, we even got the bell at the end. Yes. All right, guys. So we're going to take it down to our mat, downward facing dog. We kind of started out there. We're going to finish there as well. So rock your hips up and back. Be proud of yourself for working through those 4 hard sets tonight. Stay here in your downward facing dog for about 3 more deep breaths. And I want you to transition to a plank. So roll your body forward into a plank, hold there, and you can either go down onto your front side from this plank position, or you can go from your knees. You're gonna bend your elbows. I want you to lift your upper body. Good. Keep your glutes tight. And then tuck your toes one more time. Rock back. I want you to take your right leg forward into a lunge position, a nice low lunge. Both hands come to the inside of our front leg. So if you can check in with your alignment, your knee is in line with your heel. You're looking straight ahead. If you need to drop your back knee, you can. And then we will take our right hand, so same arm as front leg, is gonna reach up. Feels so good. Again, you can be down here with the knee on the ground. Okay, keep going. And then release. Good. We are going to go ahead and take our front leg, place it back behind us, and go into a pigeon. Okay, I don't know if that transition was smooth or not for you guys, but that's where we're going. So pigeon here, let your back leg release. You can be upright or fall flat on your face. Good. From here, take both hands underneath your shoulders, tuck your back toes. We're gonna move into a sumo squat. So all you're gonna do is take your front leg back, bring it into a sumo squat right here. Hold, okay, and bring your elbows to the insides of your knees, hands together, and just kind of sway back and forth here. Ooh, that feels good. All right, bring your hands to the ground. Transition yourself to a seated position. And we're going to keep our legs together, lift both arms up. Don't worry, I didn't forget the other side. And then roll forward, rounding your back. And go ahead and roll yourself all the way up. Right leg is going to cross over right here over the left. Okay, hug your inner thighs nice and tight. That might be your stopping point right there. Okay, and then lean forward a little bit. And then if you'd like to, you can sit up nice and tall. Take your left elbow, bring it to your knee, or maybe just up, and you're gonna find a rotation here. Those of you that want to can fold your other leg underneath and stay in that twist. All right, moving right along, guys. We're gonna unwind. We're gonna find ourselves back in our downward facing dog. So take your top leg, unwind it, hold yourself down to the ground, back into a downward facing dog, and then roll forward into a plank, and go to a low plank, and into an up dog. We'll tuck our toes, rock back into a downward facing dog. This time your left leg is gonna step forward into a low lunge, look straight ahead. Left arm comes up and extends. Very good. And we'll release both hands back to the ground. Drop your back knee. Your front leg is going to swing back behind you as you rock back into a pigeon. So now your pigeon is with your right leg forward, left leg back. Either up or down. Go ahead and take your hands underneath your shoulders, tuck your back toes, and you're going to step forward into a big sumo squat. Again, elbows right to the inside of the knees and sway back and forth. Ooh. All right, let's drop ourselves onto the ground in the most comfortable way that you can find. Bring your feet forward, and again, inhale, lift, and then roll yourself forward. And walk those hands up. This time your left leg comes over. Okay, cross it. Sit nice and tall. And again, you can stay there. You can add a twist if you'd like to. You can add the bottom leg, tucking under, depending on your flexibility. And we are going to release into a seated position. So unwind your legs. Take a deep breath right here. And let it all go. You did it. Nice job. You guys did awesome tonight. Super proud of you guys for showing up, and those of you working outside, hopefully you enjoyed it. Yoo-hoo, see? Good job, Zoe. All right, I have a couple quick announcements for you guys. This weekend is our free Saturday and Sunday classes, so if you want to do in person, you can. We'll be outside at the Wellness Annex for the city, 214 House. And if you want to do Zoom, we'll do that on Sunday at 8 a.m. So Saturday, 9 a.m., Sunday, 8 a.m., okay? Those are options, and you can invite people if you want to. It helps me if you RSVP just so I can kind of know what to plan. If I have like one person showing up, then I know it's more of a, private session. But anyways, keep that in mind. The other thing is I am not going to be here on Wednesday. Hannah French, who used to do Well, she used to be in boot camp, and then she took over and was the trainer for boot camp, and so awesome. She's gonna sub for me. I was made aware that I have to go to a wedding, a last minute wedding on Wednesday night. I didn't think I was having to go, and I have to go. So, anyways, all that to say, I have to find us up. So, and then next week is our active recovery week, and I will be sending that email out with the links in it. Or actually, if you still have the link to the playlist, I'm just going to dump those workouts into there. But if you don't, I'll send it out as well. Okay. So you'll have everything you need for next week, active recovery. And then we'll start up again in April. Okay. That's a lot of stuff to remember. But okay, you guys did awesome tonight. If you have any questions or you want to chat or anything like that, feel free to stay on with me. But otherwise, I will not see you Wednesday, but show up for Hannah, please, because it's really sad if you show up and nobody's there. So show up for her. And then I'll see you guys on the weekend, hopefully. Okay. All right. Awesome, guys. Great job.